Well, it seems that Cam Newton's got a new job. Not on the football field, but still a pretty good one.
I can't say anymore. I'm probably already in trouble for mentioning it to well, we call you normies.
So you all know who Cam Newton is, all right? The Heisman winning, Rookie of the Year winning, NFL MVP winning, of course, I'm sorry, but Super Bowl losing quarterback of the Carolina Panthers and the New England Patriots, all right? So he was pushed out of the NFL, but he had injuries and things of that nature. He wasn't doing too well in New England. That was his last gig in the NFL. He's now doing podcasts on YouTube. He has his Cam Newton channel, which has over 1 million followers, where he does interviews. He always do, also this show called Funky Friday. He also has his 4th and 1 show where he talks about sports, which in my opinion does very well. It's gone viral several times, much like his podcast as well. And so he has his own take on sports and lifestyle, culture, and things of that nature, which is doing pretty well in my opinion, all right? But now he has a new gig, which I'm happy for this guy because I respect his opinions. Sometimes they're a little bit off, but every commentator and every athlete has their own opinion, which sometimes everybody doesn't agree with, all right? That's just the breaks. But as you can see here, from Front Office Sports, Cam Newton joins First Take, where his opinions should fit right in. Well, let's give this man a round of applause. Where is it? I'm happy for him. I like it. You know, now he gets to join with the likes of Stephen A. Smith and Shannon Sharpe and a host of other football enthusiasts and veterans to give his take on football and other sports. I reckon if he can expand like Shannon Sharpe, I think it'll be a good deal. Newton, a former NFL MVP and Heisman Trophy winner, played his last NFL season in 2021. He has voiced many strong opinions on podcasts since then and will now join a show known for hot takes. Now, his last hot take, which I didn't necessarily agree with, was his game manager versus game changer quarterback opinion, which for some quarterbacks he named, depending on what category, I agree with, some not so much. But Cam Newton is a veteran in his own right, and he has the right to make these opinions. So let's read the article and find out about Cam's new job. Let's go. Cam Newton's new transformation from washed-up NFL quarterback to hot take spewing embrace debate artist is complete. Now, I wouldn't say necessarily washed up. I mean, I guess you can say that kind of, sort of, but no, let's put some respect on his name, all right?
Put some respect on my name.
As first reported by The Hollywood Reporter, ESPN has hired the 2015 NFL MVP as a contributor to Stephen A. Smith's First Take. It looks to me like a great career move for the former Panthers and Patriots quarterback. Newton floundered for a while after his 11-year NFL career came to an end. Yes, he wasn't doing so well at the end. Footage of Newton brawling with multiple men while wearing a comically large hat at a youth football tournament went viral earlier this year. I also covered that when he had his 7-on-7 team and there was a scuffle of sorts, which between him and the coaches of another team in his league, that was squashed between both parties because, let's keep it real, they got to play again at some point. But Newton has remade himself as an interesting media personality via his 4th and 1 and Funky Friday podcast. With his strong opinions, outsized personality, and flamboyant fashion sense, he should fit right in with Smith's rotating cast of guest debaters on First Take, including Shannon Sharpe, Marcus Spears, Dan Orlovsky, and Chris Mad Dog Russo. The 2011 Heisman Trophy winner and national champion at Auburn is scheduled to debut Friday during First Take's HBCU Roadshow at Tennessee State University. Newton's hire also deepens the First Take bench and should Smith leave ESPN for late night TV news or Hollywood. Now, there is a rumor going out there that contract negotiations and money and things of that nature. And because Stephen A. Smith has now become a bigger figure, he's talking about more things because Stephen A. Smith has his own gig on YouTube, the Stephen A. Smith Show, where he talks about, he expands more on politics and culture and a lot of very important topics in the United States and the world. He interviews a lot of different people, and so he might take his talents to higher heights. And if he should do that, then of course you got Stephen A, you got Mad Dog, and now you'll have Cam Newton as host, which again I think is a good addition. I mean, during Raw, I love it when he used to do the Superman thing. I thought that was really cool. I always loved when he did that on the field. But I think this would be another good gig for him. He does have, pretty interesting opinions. He does have the experience. And like I said, with his style and his personality and all that, it should be a good fit, I believe. Quote, "I've always brought passion and energy into everything I do. And that won't change at ESPN. I'm looking forward to the opportunity to share my perspective and go toe-to-toe with the best in the business," Newton said in a statement. "Fans can expect the same intensity I brought to the field, along with real talk, bold takes, and good fun." Now, this isn't the first time Cam Newton and Stephen A have met. I believe they are, somewhat friends. I believe Stephen A. Smith has been on Funky Friday before. They've interviewed each other. I think Cam Newton is also cool with Shannon Sharpe, of course. They are both compadres and peers in the profession of football. So again, I think this would be a good fit. David Roberts, at ESPN Executive Vice President of Sports and News Entertainment, had this to say about Newton. Quote, "His dynamic charisma," sure you're right, "combined with the high-profile debates alongside Stephen A. Smith will create compelling, must-watch television for fans." I mean, I don't know what else way to put it. I agree with that. Compelling, much-watch television. I mean, look at the way Cam Newton dressed. Look at the way he talks, the energy he brings when he's on screen, when he's in the box like I am right now. I believe that this addition will be good. Now, hopefully he won't come up with any ridiculous takes that will get him, give him a bad look at ESPN or with NFL fans in general. But I think this is a good fit. I think this is a good hire. Cam Newton deserves to have his opinions on the big screen. They've done very well on YouTube, and I'm glad he's getting the bag. I wish he could have played more NFL. I did like his playing style. He did flame out in New England, but again, Cam Newton will move on to bigger and better things. He's a good guy, in my opinion. All right. So with that being said, thank you for attending another episode of Normieville. You know me, I'm just Normie, here to bring you the latest and greatest in sports, news, entertainment, and politics. Let me know what you think about this new hire at ESPN via Cam Newton. Down in the comment section, and please hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and the notification bell on your way out of the door, and I will see you on the next video.